Alrighty guys, on the 3.5, solving systems of linear inequalities. So remember, linear inequality when we have this, greater than, less than, greater than or equal. Alright, what we're doing here, we're graphing these inequalities. Graph them one at a time, then from then, let that dictate our answer. Okay? So this first one, how do I graph that? Hopefully you're saying to yourself, well, Mr. O'Toole, I got to solve for y, and you would be correct. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to solve for y here. We're going to get 3y is less than or equal to negative 7x plus 18. Divide by 3. You get y is less than or equal to negative 7 over 3x plus. This is our first inequality. We're going to graph it. So, how do we graph it? Graph it just like it's a line. Go to 1, 5, 6. Go down 7. 1, 7. 7. Okay. That there. Fine. Now, finally, except I already skipped a step. Conveniently, I was correct. What type of line should we have? When we look at our inequality, less than or equal. You see a solid line here, a solid line here. Remember, that goes to that, that, and cap it, show. Okay? So if you have these two signs, it's dashed. If you have these two signs, I don't know why I did that, it's a solid line. Got excited. Alright? Just remember that. Solid line, no line, dashed. Alright, so now we're at the point, do we shade above or below? So you want to put a point that makes that true. So typically we just say y is less than, we shade below, but we check. 0, 0 is below. Does 0, 0 work? 0 is less than or equal to 0 plus 6, which is 6. It is, so that's true. So here where we shade below the line. I successfully have graphed that equation. Let's move on to 2. So I'll solve this one over here, so I have some room. So I solve for y, right? If I subtract 2x from both sides, I get negative y less than or equal to negative x plus 9. Divide by negative 3. Get y less than or equal to 2/3 x minus 3. Right? Wrong. Hopefully you're all screaming at your screen right now saying, Mr. O'Toole, what are you doing with your life? Everybody knows when you multiply or divide by a negative, you flip that sign, it would be correct. So, flip that sign, and now we have y is greater than or equal to 2/3 x minus 3. Okay? Go down to negative 3. 1, 2, negative 3. Up 2, 3. Down 2, 3. We look, we have greater than or equal to, so it is a solid line once again. And then finally, do we shade above or below? Well, it's greater than, so it's above. Before I shade, I check. 0, 0 is above, let's check. 0 greater than or equal to 0 minus 3, which is negative 3. It is the shade above. Now we're seeing our solution, right? Now we should be like, Mr. Oates, this is too easy. Why are you even making a video? The solution, this quilted cross-stitched area. So we can either go, that's our solution. We can do this, draw an S backwards and forwards a bunch of times in that area. That's what your final solution should look like. That or that, but it's that cross-stitch area between the lines, okay? One important thing to remember, if you have parallel lines, you can still have a solution. The thing is, though, you need it to be y greater than or equal to, like, let's just say 2x plus 1, y less than x plus. If I had that, real quick, go here, 2 over 1, there's my line, saying it's greater than that, so here, 1, 4, up 2 over 1, here's my other line, saying it's less than that. This area between the lines would be my solution. So let's say I flip those signs, right? Flip those signs, less than that, greater than that. Then, looks like this. The answer is no, because there's nowhere my shading intersects, right? I'm going above that line, below that line, they never intersect. So that's one thing to pay attention to. If you have parallel lines, don't immediately go into no solution. Graph them. If there's no double shaded area, then it's no solution. But if it's in between the lines, that's your solution. So hopefully this lesson helped. Here's all the work. And let's move on to the next lesson.